You might have heard the saying that Wireshark is a network analysis tool that every hacker should be familiar with, but may not know what the term network analysis actually means or how Wireshark is used. Well, don't worry. That's exactly what I'll be covering in this video and help you understand how hackers can use such a tool to their advantage. Before we dive in, a quick shout out to our sponsor, Stonefly. They provide high-performance, secure data storage solutions to keep your information safe and accessible. Thank you, Stonefly, for supporting this video. Step number 1, download and install Wireshark. Okay, so before we dive into what network analysis means and how Wireshark is used, what I want you to do is head over to its official website and download it according to your main operating system like this. If you're using Kali Linux, you can go ahead and skip this step as it comes pre-installed on it. But for other operating systems, once you've downloaded it, open it and install it. During the installation, you'll be prompted to install these additional packages called NPCAP and USB PCAP to ensure everything works properly. So make sure to include them as well. Once installed, you can launch Wireshark to be greeted with a welcome page like this, and from here you can basically select the network interface card that you want to analyze the traffic from. Step number 2, but what is traffic analysis? Okay. So when we say the term analyzing the traffic, what we essentially mean is opening the packets or letters that are being sent from one device to another over a network and seeing exactly what each one says. If we open up a website on our browser and want to see what communication is happening between our computer and the web server of this website behind the scenes, we can do that by using Wireshark, and this is what network analysis essentially means. Now, the reasons why hackers need to be skilled at this involve several factors which we can't cover in depth in this video. But just to name a few, it can help them in using Wireshark with Tor to ensure everything is going right and their anonymity isn't being compromised, or identify multiple vulnerabilities within a network before attacking it, and even perform things like a man-in-the-middle attack where they essentially place themselves between two communicating devices using a tool like NPCAP and then analyze someone else's traffic with Wireshark to see what websites they're visiting or capture sensitive information like their passwords. Step number 3, Wireshark Interface. Okay, so depending on the network interface cards you have available on your computer, this page might look a little different than mine. But essentially what you want to do here is select the network interface card that you're connected to the internet with and want to capture packets from. Since we are connected to Wi-Fi, I'm going to choose this option by double-clicking on it like this. Next, Wireshark will start doing its magic and begin capturing the packets that are being sent from our browser to this web server over the internet, and then save them into a .pcap format, which is a standard file format for capturing packets. Now, if we stop capturing the packets by clicking on this red button here, and then assign numbers to all the windows we see within Wireshark. The top window, which is labeled as number 1, is called the packet list pane, and this is where all the packets that Wireshark is capturing are shown in real time. Here, the source IP address is the device sending the packets, and the destination IP address is the device receiving them. The bottom left window labeled as number 2 is called the packet details pane, and then it shows us information on a selected packet from window number 1. Whereas the bottom right window is known as the packet bytes pane, and it provides a quick way to see what a payload says in a human-readable form rather than showing the binary representation of data. Step number 4, creating filters. Since modern operating systems constantly send and receive data in the background without any user interaction, Wireshark starts capturing packets the moment you launch it. And so, if we want to focus solely on some specific packets, like the ones we captured while we were browsing this website, what we'll need to do is use some specialized filters by typing them here. So if I input a filter called TCP contains and then specify YouTube like this, you can see that it has shown me one packet that it captured. When I search for YouTube on my browser, and to explore a range of other filters and operators that can be used for packets just like this, you can download a PDF that I prepared by clicking on the link in the description down below. Step number 5, following a stream. Okay, so once you've identified the packet that you're interested in and want Wireshark to open a new tab showing all the communication between your computer and the web server of a specific IP address, what you can do is simply right-click on the packet and then select Follow TCP stream like this. Now, the reason why you can't understand any of this is because it's encrypted by TLS encryption, which acts as a way to protect the contents of a web page from hackers when they're performing things like a man-in-the-middle attack. But if you were testing it on a website that used HTTP in its URL rather than using HTTPS, what you would get is all the communication in plain text like this, and this is the vulnerability that hackers take advantage of. Now, all the requests sent here from our computer will be shown in red, and all the responses received from the web server will be shown in blue. Anyway, guys, so that's it for the video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments section down below, and I'll see you in the next one.